Most common use that I recommend this for is alkalizing the body very quickly. Now, certainly you won't want to just consume baking soda every day as a food, but if you are in the middle of a gout flare-up or an acid level attack, maybe it's in your digestive system or in your joints, very inflamed, using a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of baking soda in water, simply drinking it, is a very quick way to swing your body back over to being more alkaline.
If you get random acid reflux, let me put you onto something. A lot of you might know about this, but the ones that don't, you need to know. If you get some reflux or you eat something spicy or have indigestion, don't take Tums or like Rolaids. I mean, you can if you want to, but try this. Baking soda. You know to cook with it and to clean with it, but did you know on the back it has instructions for taking it for everything Tums and Rolaids relieves? Heartburn, sour stomach, indigestion. I'm actually about to take some because sometimes when I drink my V8 Energies with an empty stomach, I get like that little burning feeling right there. And this hits so much better. Normally, if I just take Tums, it just kind of calms it down. But what I love about baking soda, not only with the immediate relief, you just get this like instant burp, and it just clears everything. I've been doing this for a while when needed, but I didn't know about it for the longest time. So you can use a half a teaspoon for 4 ounces of water, but I like to put a quarter teaspoon in 2 ounces of water, and then I can just shot it. Check it out. To make it easy, I'll fill it up like halfway to mix it up kind of aggressively before filling it up the rest of the way for a final stir. And then it just tastes like you're drinking a little bit of salt water. I already feel so much better. Yeah, oh yeah. That was like 30 seconds in between there. Feels great. And now I feel perfectly fine. So I really hope you didn't know this because that'll change your life. See ya.
Baking soda was considered a restricted technique by WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency, in the 1990s. Why? Because it was so effective at reducing fatigue. How does it do it? Baking soda will bind with the hydrogen ions within the muscle and pull them out, thus reducing your fatigue. So if we want to talk about a great performance enhancer to add to your sodium, look no further than baking soda.
Half a tablespoon of baking soda in water before bed, good or bad? Typically, I really like this. Baking soda, I have a great video on it on YouTube. It's very popular. I like it for any kind of inflammatory or even gout flare-up. So that gout flare-up. And so using that to lower that or lower inflammation. I don't think I would be doing it every day, but it's a good one to throw in if you are really inflamed, real achy, or having some kind of gout flare-up. So that's how I use it.
Now, sodium bicarbonate and baking soda, you often find it in powder form in supermarkets. You put it in your fridge to help deodorize it, but it is shown to have tremendous kidney benefits. The kidneys are responsible for the acid-base balance, also called the acid-alkaline balance. So they're always keeping these numbers, these ratios in range. And anytime you have any type of poor kidney health, compromised kidney function, and you want to support kidney health, you want to get rid of the acid, okay? Because that acid makes the kidney work harder. So sodium bicarbonate baking soda neutralizes the acid to help support good kidney health. Now, the problem with baking soda is it doesn't taste that great, but you can use it. And how much you use depends on where your current kidney health is, what you're trying to accomplish. So always start small, but you don't want to take a lot. Now, the other option is to take baking soda or sodium bicarbonate pills. The pills are a better option, easier to take, but the issue is that sometimes you need a lot of them to get the desired effect because sodium bicarbonate neutralizes stomach acid.
And I'm going to tell you why you should use this. The number one ingredient is baking soda. Now, why baking soda? Baking soda is sodium bicarbonate. So one thing about biofilms, especially the ones that overgrow around your teeth as tartar, can start producing too many acids. And when the pH gets to the point where it's like 3.5 to 5.5, then the body starts leaching calcium out of your bones. It's called decalcification. And so it's very, very important to make sure your pH in your mouth does not get that acid. You want it neutral or maybe slightly acid, but not too much.
If you have an excessive sweating problem, or if things are getting a little gamey under there, you may try putting a little bit of baking soda on the pits to see how that helps with the odor. Well, you can make that same paste or in the powder form and put some on the underarms just to see how does it help with your sweating. Since it's such a good deodorizer, maybe it should be used under the pits.
If you have poor digestion, try this. Get some apple cider vinegar. You can use 2 tablespoons to about an ounce. Pour that in some pure water and then take baking soda and pour that in until it does a volcano or it starts to get fizzy. And then drink that down while it's fizzing and see what happens. Write a comment in the box with the reaction that happened for you.